Now, I have now been with ABT. This is my 10th year, and it started out, Kevin Mackenzie, the artistic director, who was with me in company in the National Ballet in the 60s. He's the artistic director, and he called me one day and said, Fred, we're going to do a new Coppelia, would you come and do it? And yes, I said, yes, of course, I'd love to. In fear and trembling, I put Coppelia on for ABT. And then I got to know a lot of the people in it, and there was one moment when they were talking about something coming up for the following season. This is about 8 years ago. And lovely Georgina Parkin, I was talking with her, and she said, oh, we're going to do, I said, what are you doing? She said, we're going to do La Sylphide, and I just said, oh, you know, I've done that with Elsa Marianne von Rosen, and I did The Witch. Oh, she said. So she immediately goes to Kevin and says, you know, Fred did The Witch. Oh, well, why can't you do it with us? So that was the beginning of my stage career with ABT. So I started there, and then during that time, David Richardson, who was then the co-artistic director, said to me one day, he said, now, Fred, you'll be on as the friar in Romeo and Juliet on Friday. I said, just a moment. I said, what about the choreography? Oh, he said, now, come here. He got a piece of paper and he wrote, now, you enter, you go to the right and you kneel. Then you get up and then he comes on and lifts you up, and then she comes on and then you bless them, you go off. And then there's the next sentence. You come on and you have the viol, and you go out and you hear a noise. You come on and she comes and you, oh poor dear, give her the viol. She does that, goes on. That was the rehearsal. Well, I must say, I managed somehow, but I'll never forget, I was standing waiting to go on. And you know, I'm not that sure of the music. So Georgina was with me and she said, well, she said, darling, here you go. And they opened the curtains. Well, there were some very nice people who remembered me and they applauded. The ballet flew out of my head. I knelt and I thought, somebody will pick me up. And then we'll get on from there. And that's how it all happened. And I've been picked up all this since then.